All right. So hello, it's November 4th. It's 6:05 p.m. and welcome to the live stream. So today we're going to be making flan and um, I'm just going to go over the ingredients really quick. So you need a cup of sugar. Show you this cup of sugar. You need 3 eggs, which I have in the bowl already. And there's the 3 eggs. You need the cup of sugar. I'm just going to show you this. You need a saucepan, which we got here. You need some water just to dissolve the sugar. And then you need a can of sweetened condensed milk, which I have here. And then a can of evaporated milk. So I'll show you that there. And I'll show you this. This is the sweetened condensed milk. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do first is I am going to, I'm just opening everything right now and seeing what we have. Okay. So anyway, thank you all for coming. Oh, yay. So we have some people. So Stephanie popped in. I'm just going to put you on the screen. We got Stephanie, Lynn, and Molly Mae. Thanks for being my hype person today. We've got, and I said thanks to Stephanie. Oh, yay. So there's Linda. Good to see you. There's Dark Sky. Hey, girl. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So I sort of pre-started everything. So what I did was I preheated my oven at 350. And basically, you just need a saucepan and then some kind of a round pan to put the flan in. Just some eggs, which I'll show you here. And then a little bit of sugar. And then some water. And then also the sweetened condensed milk. And then this is the evaporated milk, which I've already opened. So I'm trying to speed up the process because it does take about an hour to cook. And there's Robbie. Hey, welcome in. So this is my first time making it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm a little afraid because you never know how things go. All right. Oh, can't wait to see the outcome. I'm sure it will be delicious. So what I'm going to do is it takes over an hour to cook. And I know you get to another Friday, you get to torture us. That's funny. Good to go. So anyway, my husband's going to read. Come on this side of me. Can you? You make it over okay? You're good. Okay, excellent. And I'm going to open up everything. And you can kind of explain the history of flan. Come over this way. Oh, got to come in. Yeah, you got to be in the shot. Okay. Unless you want. I don't know if you want. Okay. So here's Mr. I Bring It.
Mr. I Brought It.
Mr. I Brought It.
Okay. So one of the more interesting facts that I found out about this is that it originated in Rome, where eggs were one of the biggest surpluses, and they were the first ones to domesticate chickens, which I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. But over time, it migrated over to Spain, and the Spaniards kind of like took it in as their own and made a lot of variations to it. And then again, when it went into Mexico, again there was a lot of variations in how it was made and the textures. So one of the biggest things that I found is the amount of different types that were done. So the flavors that were done were classic vanilla. There's actually chocolate flan, which half of the stuff I never heard. Yeah. I always had it in caramel, but there's also a coffee flan, ooh, orange and mango. And there also is a gluten-free flan now for those with gluten issues.
Yeah.
So
who knew?
But the history where it originated from was pretty interesting. Mm-hmm. I found.
Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Anything else you want to add? No.
That was pretty much. I was just fascinated with that they were the first to domesticate chickens.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I did not know that.
I guess it makes sense since all the baking and desserts and stuff.
Well, Italians don't play when it comes to food and desserts.
I should have thought about that when I was in Rome. Mm-hmm. All those desserts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so right now what I've done is I've preheated the oven. I'm going to make sure I mention that. And then I'm going to melt the sugar in the saucepan. So this is a cup of sugar. You're hiding.
I don't even want to be in your way.
No, you're fine because I'm on this burner. So we're good. We're good. You're fine.
Because I'm not doing anything. So.
No, you're fine. Yeah. So whatever you want to do. It's fine. So anyway, I'm just going to put a little bit of water to dissolve the sugar. And they said about 1/3 of a cup, but I don't know. You just measure it enough to dissolve the sugar. And I'm going to cook this on medium heat. Now I'm using this see-through pan. These are these Visions pans. I don't know if you guys remember these, but
You want to click to the.
no, that's yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can click. Now what you got to do is click on those three dots, and then solo. 1, 2, right there. Okay, there you go. All right. Oh, there's so Linda's saying hi, Mr. Bree.
Hi. Hi, Linda.
And there's Gamer Bro. How you doing? Welcome in. And then we got Gloria J. Bowman. Hey, welcome in. So anyway, so what I'm doing right now, so you look on the big screen, I'm just lightly, what's the word? Dissolving this. And this is the key part here that you have to really watch. I'm sort of doing a medium-ish heat. I've preheated the oven already so that we can sort of put it in and start cooking. Because it takes an hour. So this will not be finished today. And actually, if you want to take a picture, if you want to bring out the flan.
Oh, yeah.
We actually bought some flan from, where did we get this?
Giant.
Oh, okay, we got it from the supermarket. So like Kroger or whatever, Giant. That's the local one. And yep. So I'm just checking the chat. And so I've got 3 eggs here. I'm going to beat those with the 2 types of milk, the sweetened condensed and the evaporated. That's it. I knew I was going to get there somewhere.
So this is, like, if I can get into this shot. This is a caramel flan.
Oh no, you got to do the other. Well, yeah, you're kind of in there. If you want to
Yeah.
switch over to the other one, I mean, you can do that. Just no. This got to do this guy. Yep, up there.
Okay, and then
Remove from solo. Exit solo. Exit solo. Exit solo.
Okay,
There you go. And then do the same thing.
and then
You can click on that and solo that if you want.
yeah,
The 3 dots.
It's fine.
Okay.
Caramel flan, and they're in these little containers. It's called Senor Rico.
Oh wow.
So this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Senor Rico.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got some just for comparison. So this is what it should look like. All right. Now this pan is I haven't used these pans in a long time, but I got these because they're sort of clear. So you should be able to see what's happening nicely. Sometimes with those other pans, they're harder to see. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh, yeah, it's warming up. Okay, there we go. Checking the heat there.
So
So
saying, how you doing today?
yeah, we're doing great. Yeah. It's Friday to cook some more really unhealthy stuff.
Snacks and sugar.
Yeah. So then after this, when this caramelizes, hopefully it'll be soon, I will add the, like you really need to have this stuff caramelize and then let it cool a little bit because you don't want to have curdled eggs. Ooh. So this could be interesting. I don't know. We're trying this, kind of.
Caramel covered sunny side up eggs.
This could be, yeah.
Sounds tasty.
Ugh. So so I noticed in the recipes, some of the people were saying that there's Rosie. Hey Rosie, good to see you. I love flan, and you make it all the time. A Puerto Rican tradition. Oh my word, I can't read. So there's Rosie. Welcome in. So my husband's Puerto Rican too. I don't know if you knew that, but anyway, he is Mr. I brought it. All right. Let's see if this goes.
No, because it's called the I brought it cam.
Yeah, the I brought it cam. I know that's funny. That's hilarious. But we're doing good. So anyway, yeah. See, it's funny on the video. I watched the video at the last minute because at first I was trying not to, but then I was like, we'll see what happens. And then I have to get the thing for your hands so we don't burn, just in case. But I have this old Pyrex bowl or pie pan. This is an old one. This is let's see. This is a 9-inch pie pan. And that's what I'm going to use to put the flan and the caramelized sugar when it caramelizes. So sadly, we're not going to be able to finish. But we'll finish, but you won't be able to. You'll see part of the finished product. So, yeah, that's the sad part there. So anyway, so we'll see how this goes. But it's like, I'm just going to let this, I'm trying to keep it from burning. Because they say make sure that you don't burn.
Want the rubber spatula instead?
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, if you could grab one of those. But I'm not even close to that yet. Not even close. Yeah, it's finally warmed up. So I'm using this Visions pan, and the Visions pan are very, 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 very. They do take a minute to warm up because I don't have a gas stove. I have a electric stove, so that's not as fun. Yeah, just hang on to it for a second. Ooh, this really started to boil. Let me turn this down now. Yeah, it just took a minute to really get going, but you see it going? Yeah, you can see that. Ooh, look at the steam. But I'm just going to keep it so it doesn't stick. So I'm just hoping that this will be... But I knew this was going to be the longest part of the thing. I'm just going to put it here. All right. But it's caramelizing. It's turning into a syrup. You see how thick it's getting? It's thickening up. Mm-hmm. Oh, is Flan... What is that called? Flan... I can't read that. Can you read that?
Where?
On the screen. What does that say?
Flan kosher?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
No, that's a new one.
Yeah.
That wasn't on the list.
It wasn't on the list. Oh, there's Sheila. Now you can click on the next one. See what Dark Sky said there.
She just said hi, Rosie.
Okay.
And Sheila said hi to both of us.
So you got to click on, put her on the screen. Yeah. There you go. So you can see there.
Yep. Hi,
See it
Sheila.
on the screen. How you doing? So we got 2 cameras going. Hopefully this will be good. And are you able to see okay and hear okay? Just want to check in and make sure everybody's good. And then just click on that comment again. It'll take it down. Just once. Right there.
Okay.
One more time. Okay. Okay, so Gloria's saying hi to Dark Sky. Hi, Kelly, Moses, and all. Okay, there's another one.
It is half cake and
showing
half
on,
flan.
yeah, showing on the screen. It's easier to see that way, too.
So, okay.
See? If you look up
Okay.
there. Yeah, it's right
It's
there.
half cake, half flan baked in a bundt cake in
Ooh.
in a water bath.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing it in a water
Okay.
bath. Did you mention that at all?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I never got into the whole...
Oh, okay, how to do it.
Because
Yeah.
we're going to... I didn't want to repeat.
Okay, no, you're fine. So the interesting thing is the one recipe that I found said not to use a water bath. And the other, but everybody in the comments section said, please use a water bath so that it doesn't cause problems. Okay. Because I think it does better with the water bath. Yeah. Boy, this is really slow. You know what I'm going to have you do?
Yes, like they also had flavored it with peppers, honey.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where Miguel? So Miguel loves flan. No, he does not. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Yeah, where Miguel goes for his flan. Yeah, I may have put a little too much water in there, but that's okay. We'll just have to.
Need more sugar?
Yeah, maybe just like one little. Just really careful. This way we'll get it done because I think I put just a little too much water, but that's okay. At least it's not sticking because I just didn't want this to stick. Because I was afraid with this pan. This is not a what do you want to call it? This is not a it's not a non-stick pan. They suggest using non-stick pans. I'm not a fan, but you know, let's see if that works. I might give it a little bit. Yeah, I might have too much water in there, but that's okay. We're just gonna let it go, but it's going there. It's making a nice. Syrupy, yeah. And I'm just scraping it off the sides so it doesn't burn. It's looking good. Okay, and then yeah, Miguel. Yeah, he said he hates flan. I said even though this is it's probably not my favorite either. But I figured while we're going, we'll just keep it going. You know what I mean? So in the meantime, let me just look at the shot here. Okay, I'm gonna move this over. I don't want to run this up. But in this one, this bowl here, I'm going to put the eggs together. This is the sweetened condensed milk. Just to kind of keep things moving. I don't want to bore you guys with this caramelizing. This is taking longer than I expected, but I'm just adding the sweetened condensed milk I don't know if you can see that. I might have to slide that a little closer.
Slide what?
I might have just shot a little bit. No, not that. Not that. This one.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta slide this over a little bit. There we go. So now I'm just adding the sweetened condensed milk while we're waiting. Because this is taking a while. And actually, if you want to, do you want to scrape this out of here?
I'm going to use a different.
No, just use this guy.
Okay.
Use that scraper. Yeah. Because this is the worst part of it. The sweetened condensed milk is brutal. It just takes forever to get out of the pan, and it really sticks. Yeah, so just really scrape the heck out of it. Yeah, just put it in there. Yeah. But I'm just trying to get this process so we can move ahead. But doing this live, this is the risk that you take. Yep. Yeah, just scrape as much as you can of that in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that. There you go. Yep. It's looking good. All right. Are we gonna caramelize? Yeah, there's a lot in there. Yeah. It's so sugary, it just sticks to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I need you to scrape.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
it's terrible. I know. But we're getting there. Use the spoon rest for a second.
This last little bit.
Yeah, that's good. And see, that's about that's like a half a, just watch the computer. That's like a half a that's like a tablespoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just scrape it on the side there. Yep. That's good. And that should help. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, here it goes. I think we're getting there now. Yeah, just keep going. Yep, scrape. Yeah, this helps if you do that. Mm-hmm. See how
This is giant.
Yeah, no, this is good. I mean, and what it does is, like I said, sweetened condensed milk. Sweetened condensed milk has a lot of sugar in it. So there it is. It's starting to. Finally, some of the liquid came out of it. Okay, there we go. So I'm just making sure this doesn't burn. Woo! Take it easy. Don't want it to burn, but it might. All right, let's see how this goes.
Do you want to take that off now, or
no? It's supposed to turn brown. It has not.
Oh.
It has not turned brown at all. That's why I'm like, no. Yeah, this is the longest situation. Yeah, this is taking. Oh, it's starting to turn brown. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how this is not turning brown yet. But I'm just trying to keep it from burning. Now, if you want to pour that in there, and actually, pour that into the eggs, and use the big end. Yep. Mm-hmm. And let's see. I don't know if you're in the shot. Hold on. Yep. Nice and slow. Here you go.
I'm not in the shot.
No, you're not. I can't see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Go up there. Like, put your arm up there. Yeah, I think you're in the shot. You're good. Okay.
All of it?
Yeah, the whole thing. So we're combining, and I'm just trying to keep things moving so that we don't lose time. Because
I'm going to deal with this, and you deal with that.
Like I said, if it starts to burn,
I know. I'll take it off.
You got to take it off.
All right. Switch.
But it's starting to go. I think we're good. No, hold on. Yeah. No. Okay, just watch that. Yeah, just go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you watch that. And just let it brown a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just let it brown. Yeah, you can just for a second. Yeah, it's turning brown. It's looking good. Yeah. A little bit more. It's finally browning. Yeah, I just said this is terrible. That's okay. Yeah, just let it. You keep it moving, but you don't have to. It's starting to turn brown. We're caramelizing. That looks good. Okay. Oh, it's going. Yeah, it's looking good. All right. So we got this. Yes. Smash it. Use the back of the spoon. Yeah. There you go. Yep. Oh, that's looking good. All right. It's finally going. Man, that was really taking a while. Just trying to get this. Oh, it looks good. Ooh. All right. That's looking good. Just a little bit more. Just want to caramelize it. Because it's almost going to liquefy just a skosh there. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? I think you're in the shot. Yeah, you're in there. I can see you. Okay, you're good. Yep. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Warm, strong, adventurous is high.
Oh, okay. Hey, Armstrong. I'll get back to the chat in just a second. We're at the critical, crucial part. And because right here is where you see how it's starting to caramelize. It's very brown now. And just try to get this side here since it's not. Yeah, there you go. Get that in there. Yep, it's almost there.
I'm trying to zoom it. See if I can.
No. It does not zoom well. Yeah, I don't know why on the StreamYard. The StreamYard zooming is tough. It really is.
Even on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes you lose your connection, so that's like whack whack. Okay, just a little bit more. And then try to just mix it all together. It'll melt. Yeah, just stir. Yeah, keep going in a circle. There you go. That'll melt all that down. That's what we want. Okay, very good. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's looking good. You just want to get those lumps out of there. All right. Just keep going. Just a little bit more. Just till we get the lumps out. We're almost there. So we have caramelization. That looks good. I'm going to say... Because that was the part that I thought was going to be...
Golf clap.
Yeah, that was going to be a bust. But it's working. And then when you're done, you can pour it into this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the best you can. Just try to get those lumps in there. That's awesome. It's looking really good. So Armstrong travels too.
Wow.
He was in Australia like last week or 2 weeks ago. It's crazy.
Yearning for a smile.
Oh, hey. And I'll put you guys on the screen in just a second. So we're looking good. Oh, that looks great. Ooh, just a little bit more. Yeah, and then try to get some of the heat on the side there. Yeah, on the sides where it's all sticky. And then we're good. And that should get us. Oh, that's looking excellent. Woohoo! So for the first time making flan, this is doing okay. Surprise. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate your support. Yeah, we just decided to try to do these quick Friday desserts. I think that's good. All right, so I'm going to turn the heat off and then let that cool for just a second and then just pour it all in there.
I'm just going to bring it up.
Yep. Yeah, yep. So you can see that. That looks good. Now, trying to see. Will you be able to not burn yourself if I put it here? Will that work?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, now the only thing is you might be out of the shot, but that's okay. Yeah, that's
still kind of thick.
Yeah, that's good. That's what you want.
No, it's kind of like, I don't know if it has like
No, it'll melt.
So
yeah, just wait just another second. And then what I'm going to do is, I would say put it off to the side, like maybe there. Just right there is good. Let me watch my phone. Move that over there. Okay. So anyway, so we got the oven preheated to 350. And I'm going to put this here. And then whenever you're ready, you can just pour it in there. Well, no, let's let it go just a little bit more. Yeah, that looks delicious. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can pour that in there. We're gonna have to wait for it to cool. So that's a Pyrex pie pan. I would, put it in front of you and just pour it. Yep, you just want it to get all down the side. There you go. Yep, scrape as much as you can out of there. Excellent. So you want that to sit like that. Okay, and now the sad part is we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Keep going. Scrape some more. Yep, if you can. Yeah. Before it gets too tight. Yeah, and if you want to, just before you get it. Yeah, okay, that looks good though. All right, so this is going to have to cool for a second before we put the. Okay, so put that in the sink if you can, carefully. All right. Thank you. All right, that'll work. All right, so I'm going to move him over here. So we got the pan out the way. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this over here. And then that way it should cool off. All right. So then the next part. Let me just make sure we're in the shot here. Okay, so now I might need you to put this in the shot.
Put what in the shot?
This guy. No, I'm gonna have to pull it away from the heat. Okay. So I don't know if it'll reach. There it is. Okay, that's good. Right there.
Ooh, that's fine. It's not right here.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fine.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just tighten it real good. Yeah, it's right there. It's fine. I'll just move the bowl. You see what I mean? I'll just move the bowl. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just tighten the heck out of that. So right now I'm adding, they said about a tablespoon of vanilla. I don't measure necessarily. But I've got the 3 eggs. I have the sweetened condensed milk and the evaporated milk. That's it. And if you can hand me the mixer, please. I think it's plugged in.
Yep, I'm gonna get those. Grab the flan out.
The what?
The flan. These guys.
Oh, yeah. But just one. I mean, you don't need, just one. So anyway, what you do is now is I'm doing a hand mixer, and I'm just gonna mix everything together. And I'm doing a slow stir. But I'm just trying to combine all the eggs and everything there. So sorry about the noise. This is a very loud mixer. So you can see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to do is mix that. So everything's nicely combined, and so yeah. So let's see. So we got okay. Oh yeah. So everyone's saying hello. Let's see. Yearning for a smile. Good to see you. Oh, Steve Gilmore snuck in there. Missed you. Okay. So let me see. Let's go back. I'm going to go up a little bit because I think we missed some people. Oh, okay. Let me go up. I did miss a few. So, okay, so there we go. So we got Warm Strong Adventures saying hello. Yearning for a smile said, hey, you're live. Still live. No, actually, we just started about 6 o'clock, 6:05. Steve saying, is that the ice cream dessert y'all made the last time with the rum? Oh, you want to bring a piece? Bring the tiramisu. Oh, no, you're thinking of the the Bananas Foster. Actually, if we have a minute, we might be able to do it.
We don't have any bananas.
Oh, I thought we had at least one. No, those are plantains. Did you eat them all? You ate them all? We have one banana. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. No, you want that. You want it to be black. Okay. If you got, we'll see how that goes. Everyone's saying hi, Kim. Shout out to I bring it every day. Thanks, Steve. Everyone's saying hi to Kim. I have not been on the YouTube streets all week. What? It is 5:30. I just sat down for the day. I understand. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, it's well, you've got a lot. Like, when you have young kids and you're homeschooling, it's a lot going on. So good evening, everybody in the chat. Hope you're having a blessed day. Thank you so much for coming, Steve. Let's see. Yearning for a Smile saying hello to Dark Sky. I have those glass dishes. Oh, good. Yeah, those are great. Those Pyrex. I don't know how old that is, but they last forever, really. Linda said it looks great. Thank you. Going to Google Flan. Are you? Oh.
Google. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's Googling. And this is really, so there are so many recipes.
Mm-hmm.
And Yearning for a Smile said we need more thumbs. So thank you so much for that. And 2 of them is probably myself and my husband. But anyway, thumbs up. Haha, Steve Gilmore channel. I say that all the time. Yeah. Hello, people. Oh, the Bug Files. Good to see you. Oh, Yarn Arm Seal, the Velvet Voice. Thank you. I really think she would do good in the podcasting. Oh, thank you. And, okay. All right, guys. I may take you up on that. So anyway, so we caught up. Yay. So anyway, so I have the, everything is, the oven is now preheating, which is good. So what you can do is, let me see if this has congealed a little bit. I just want this, I think it's still a little bit too slushy. Slushy. That's a technical term. Slushy. You see how he is. Ooh, but it's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's ready. Let's show the team.
Watch the bottom's hot.
I got it. Let's show the team. Okay, so this is the hold on, let me get in the shot here. There we go. So this is the pie pan with the caramelized. It's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so now all we do is combine. This still is a little bit hot. Like I would say, let's wait a second, just a little bit longer. 'Cause I think I'm afraid it's gonna curdle, which will be really disgusting. But then you pour the egg and milk mixture with the vanilla over the top of the what is this called? The caramelized mixture. And then that's it. And then you put it in the oven at 350 for an hour. And that's how it works. So there it is. So
quick dessert, still got an hour.
it's quick dessert, but it does, you have to sort of, like, this is pretty warm. It's pretty warm. So
still going to be an hour live.
it's going to be an hour live. Yeah, that's it. So
no getting away from it.
Thank you. Oh, look who's here. Jeanette. Hey. How are you, Miss DIY Creations? Good to see you. And Jeanette saying hi to Yarn Arm Sheila. Hey. And Linda says, yummy, it's beautiful. Thank you. This is our first time. My first time. I've never, I don't think I've ever eaten flan.
Oh.
Maybe once, like 100 years ago.
I think you've had it.
No, because you know what's funny? My family was not pudding people.
No, but I think we've had, like,
maybe somewhere we've gone somewhere.
Yeah.
We went somewhere.
We've eaten it with my family.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's right. Your mom makes this.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't make it.
No, she made it. Somebody made it one
I
Christmas.
think it was
yeah.
my sister. That
Somebody made it, and I just remember
one of my sisters made it. I think.
Yeah, I was surprised because I'd never seen that before. Got a little extra in the can here. Let's throw this in. But yeah, it's so hot right now, so I really can't put it in the oven. Like the one lady said in the comments section of I got this from All Recipes, and allrecipes.com put a lot of has a lot of people a lot of people belong to that webpage, and they do all these recipes, and they said this was too eggy and you have to be careful that it doesn't turn into like scrambled eggs. And I was like, ooh. Ew.
Caramel scrambled eggs.
I know, that's just weird.
Delish.
Oh, it's still pretty warm. I wish I had one of those thing that take the heat out, like you know what I'm talking about?
Trivet.
Like a trivet, but I don't think a trivet's going to help this. It's really warm. So we'll see what happens here.
Now it's time to do Q&A.
Q&A. Okay. So anyway, any questions so far that you guys can think of? Let's see. Oh, traveling Merton and Sue. Good to see you. So we made the flan. It's in the two parts right now. This part here is the part that we had to heat this pretty strongly. But you see, it's got the caramelized sugar on the bottom, so it's ready to go. And then I've beaten the eggs here. Oh my goodness, Samoan Watchman, he made it. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh, flan, yeah, no nachos. We have to try that pani popo though. That's looking really good. I was looking at that. Oh, what's the water bath? Oh yeah, yes. So anyway, so be careful. The water bath. No, I haven't put it in yet.
It's got a little bit of water in here.
Yeah, so I just used this. I'm just using this lasagna pan, and they call it a bain marie. That's like French. I never took French, but what you do is everyone said it's better to. So you put the pan in here. You put about an inch of water around it, and it cooks it nice and slowly. So because what will happen is you might end up with a sweet quiche, which you don't want. So anyway, so I boiled the water. So what you do is you put a boiling water bath, and you cook this at 350. Everything cooks at 350. Have you noticed? It doesn't matter what it is. Everything cooks at 350. But you put it in the oven, and it just makes a nice kind of a steamy cooking situation. Yeah. So anyway, and there's MOBS. Hey, good to see you. So that's with the water bath. And so the one recipe that I saw, because like I said, allrecipes.com had about 8 recipes. They had one with a mango. They have a coffee flavored. This one I'm doing the Spanish flan, which is just basically sugar and sugar and sugar. And it's not a shocker at all. Sugar. Oh, my husband said sugar. So, no cheese puffs, Samoan. Oh, he's okay. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah, everything does cook at 350. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Cheetos and flan. You do like Cheetos. I understand. That I don't know. It's something in that orange crack that they put on. Sorry, they put on the Cheetos. So anyway, so that's what it is. But it's called a Bon Marie, like the name Mary, but French. And everyone's saying hello. Yeah, so that's what they say to do. So the one recipe that I had did not use the Bon Marie, but in the comments, the person said it tasted a little too eggy for her taste. So she said it might have been better if she did that. Yeah. Oh, so that's the best one. You've just never made it. Okay. Hey, Traveling. All right. And Traveling saying hello. So anyway, so thank you guys for coming. Once again, I'd just like to thank you. And if you'd like to drop your link, if you type Kelly which I always forget to put my banner on, I'll put it in here. Hopefully this is the ticker. We'll see. Yes, that's the ticker. So if you want to drop your links for people who don't know each other, you can put that in there. Let's go back to the comments. So yeah. So anyway, it's with an I, Kelli, and it should drop your link. Didn't I pop in? I don't know. We'll see. But it's looking good. Now let's see how we're doing. It's feeling a little less warm, so I'm happy about that. I just don't want to have curdled. Yeah, because it was hot like a few minutes ago. Because this hot sugar, I'll tell you, you have to be really careful you don't let it pop on your skin, because you can get a pretty serious burn. Okay, so we got Gloria. Oops. Thank you. It looks good. There's Gloria's link. And Gloria makes some nice, she's the hat lady. She makes a lot of crochet hats. Very good. Yeah. And you said that looks good. Thank you. All right. So, oh, okay. Or yum sugar. That's what my husband said. Diabetes. Yeah. So sorry about you guys that may have sugar tolerance issues. This is not good for you. I'm just going to be the doctor and, do the disclaimer. Yep. Thumbs up. I see Traveling Merton and Sue are saying hello. Are you good? Love your name. I know she's got a good name. And here's Traveling Merton and Sue's link. Yep. Oh, Ashley. Girl, you know how to make this stuff. You make all that fancy stuff over there. Oh, I have not done that. Pouring caramel over popcorn. Yeah, caramel. Delicious. That is really good. Yeah, I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Delicious. Yeah, everyone's saying thank you. Yeah, it came up. I came up way back in 2012. Wow. So there's Rosie dropping her link. Rosie's Crochet. So we have a lot of crocheters here. I travel in a lot of communities, but we have a lot of, I'm going to just mix the remaining part of the sugar. So I think I'm just going to put this in the oven. I think we're good. I just wanted it to sort of harden a little bit so that we wouldn't, miss anything. But I'm just going to leave the rest of this in there. Okay. Because when I scrape the bowls, I really scrape the bowls. So I don't mess around. When I scrape the bowls, I scrape them. So anyway, so this is the mix. This is the eggs, etc. And then if you could maybe turn on that teapot. Let's see how that. I think it's still warm. Is that still warm?
Yes.
That's pretty warm,
yes,
right? Okay, I think we're okay. Ooh, I hope this doesn't go over. I'm afraid to go too much higher. I may have to do this in a separate. But we have a lot in there. Just a little bit. All right, so I'm going to put this in the bun, hopefully. Nice and easy. Okay, so there we are. So I got a little bit of water. I'm just going to put just a little bit more in there. And then just being careful not to get this too. I think that's good. Oh, yes, this is good. But they suggest I use these boiling tea kettles, and right now I'm just adding water. It's the Bon Marie. Have to be really careful when I open this oven door. All right, I'm putting about an inch, a little bit more. Be real careful. This is not a deep pie pan, so. We have really hard water, so you'll see like
Scaling.
some scaling in there, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, hold on a second. Let me grab a so I don't burn my hand because that's scary. Okay, see if I can do this nice and easy. Okay, I don't know if they can see me, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in the oven really carefully. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now, if you want to, we could show it in the oven. If you want to maybe take that down, because we're done with that part of it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just be careful. You got it? Okay.
all right. So
Step back. I don't know if you're upside down. There we go. So there's the oven there. Okay, so it's in there. Okay, and you can plug that in again. Got a little, but anyway, it's going to be in there. So it has to stay in there about an hour. And one lady said it took her longer than an hour. You can take that down.
Oh.
I think you're good. You can exit if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down. Okay, and we're all by ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, just completely shut it off. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, your backup channel? Okay. That is hilarious. I did not know you had one. Okay, so here's Samoan's second channel. Big Samoan dude. Just close the window. Yeah, I took you out, so. Hey, can I have that? Just hand it to me.
I already took it off. I did it.
No, it's still in there. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, you can close that. Okay, very good. So anyway, that's where we are. We're looking pretty good. Now, can I have mine?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're good. So anyway, that is basically it. Oh, where's the stuff that you bought? You just put it away.
It's right there.
Okay, here.
There's one right there.
Now, if you want to open this, I'm not going to eat this. But anyway, we got some just for comparison. This is from the local store, and you see it's hard to see because of the lighting. I'm going to try to hide this.
I
But,
think it's better from the side because you can see it.
well,
let me turn down the light. See
yeah, just a little bit for a second. See, there's a little bit of caramelization on the bottom. Yeah, barely. Yeah, okay, that's better. So there's a little caramelization that you can see. This is from a store-bought flan. And it's called Senor Rico. And it's supposed to be authentic. So we'll see. You can turn that back up. So I don't know if you want to try this.
Sure. Give me a spoon, please.
Yep. But ours won't be done for at least another, probably 30 minutes or 40 minutes, maybe even longer. I don't even know. Is there water on it?
Yeah, a little bit.
You pour that off?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's yucky. Hang on, you pour that off. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the kind of thing that you can't. I don't know if you. I mean, you can buy it in the store, but I think it's probably yucky. Yeah. Okay. Well, here, come on.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah. No, that's okay.
This is.
Okay. Let me see. Okay.
Not bad.
That's actually not bad. But see, all the sugar's on the bottom.
Yeah. Hold on.
The caramel. Yeah.
So you want to try it?
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Senor Rico.
Senor Rico Suave.
Rico Suave. Yeah. Looks like so. Okay. So Ashley said she's coming for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
This is really, yeah. I mean, this is actually pretty easy. Just like you said, for me, the caramelizing, I knew that was going to be the situation that was going to scare me. And it took longer than I expected, actually, because right now, yeah, it's quarter of. So it took 45 minutes, about 30 minutes to get that to really caramelize to my liking. But Big Samoan dude, I love it, saying authentic. Ray of Sunshine. Oh, hey, Ray. I didn't see you pop in there. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's Ray of Sunshine's link. Very good. Okay, so everyone's saying they're now. Yeah, actually, I think it's better if you make it yourself and keep trying different things. Good for you. Yeah, figure why not. This was we thought would be a little quicker, but yeah. Team, I bring it for the win. Thank you. Yeah, we weren't sure. You know how you never know. Oh, he likes your shirt. You want to show him your shirt?
Oh,
what is that? Batman
with a U.S. flag on it.
Oh, fancy. Mm-hmm. Nice. But anyway, if you didn't meet him before, this is Moises.
Hello.
So, yeah, he's all Batman. It's not the same. Let's see. All right, you're coming for dinner. Sweet. You guys all dropped your link, I hope. And if you want to connect with anybody, make sure you watch a 3-minute video. Do a thumbs up, leave a comment. And we won't do that today. And you say, or yucky, yummy. No, it's okay. It's okay. And it's funny because usually I hate flan. But see, I think this tastes better than the one that I've had at other people's houses. I don't know. Like, I think it's because it's, they had a nice consistency. Because I'm not a big custard fan, but that's okay. I'm all right. Let's see, Mobs. Ashley, Mobs, Yarnery and Cooking's link. And Yarning for a Smile. Oh, Steve connected. Nice. And you're doing a live at 9 tonight. Okay. We'll have to check you out. What are you making, Rosie? Or what are you showing us your works? Hang loose? Yeah. We're trying to get to Hawaii. That's our evil plan. But I don't know how that's going to happen. And let's see, Yearning for a Smile saying, Steve Gilmore channel, YouTube channel. I will come over in a second visit. Just grabbing some candy. Oh, that's right. This, yeah. Oh, Trace Leches. We have to do that.
Oh, that's the next one.
That's the next one. Yeah. Because that one's not too hard. And Ray of Sunshine saying, I love flan, but not everybody makes it the same. Yeah. So this, it had a nice aroma to me.
There's a lot of variations to it.
But there are, yeah. Like
at least 5?
Maybe 7. I don't know.
Well, there's the vanilla, there's the caramel, the
coffee,
mango,
and
we saw
orange. See, I bet that'll be good.
What if they use the orange zest on it? Yeah.
MOBS is saying, "Hey Moses,
hey Ashley,
hey Ashley," and then let's see. So Rosie's crocheting some mittens and mittens ornaments. That's right. I did see those. Yeah, those were nice. Yeah, I got to get on the Christmas thing because I really haven't. I've been bad. I haven't really done a whole lot.
So 7? No, almost 8.
So it's like 10 of 7 with like an hour. Like we're in 50 minutes.
So 10 of 8.
10 of probably 9. About 20. Probably about 7:30. Like give or take. Okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. It's looking pretty good. Ooh, yeah, it's not firm yet. Like I probably should have kept your camera. Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to go back in? Yeah, because I think this is probably the best way to show it because it actually looks pretty good. But I don't know. Yeah, his name is Samoan Mose. Okay, mm-hmm. Samoan Mose Mose. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that name is pretty popular. You know what I mean? In a lot of cultures. Yeah. I don't know if you just want to but you got to plug in. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people, that name's pretty popular. Yep. Moises. Oh. Moisha.
I got 2.
Yeah, turn that down. And then I'll add you to the stream. Yeah. If you can go back on the link. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm trying to keep from I'm one of those people who likes to look and peek, but it's looking okay. I'm actually liking that. Okay. But I think the Bon Marie is useful. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna add you. Hold on. I got you. Okay, and just might want to turn it sideways. Okay, hold on. There we go. That looks good. Mm-hmm. Looks good. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You're a peaker. Yeah. Let's see. Steve said, please do a podcast. You'd be great. Okay. Voice for radio. Thank you. I never considered that. That's funny. You say that. You're a peaker. Yep. I'm a tad impatient. Me too. And Wheel of Doom, or is it my internet? Yeah, it could be. It could be ours too. Looks great. Ray of Sunshine said. Oh, there's hey, just Shelly. Hey, good to see you. So we're looking pretty good. Yeah. It's me, Jane. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Welcome in. So anyway, well, I guess what we can do is, since we're waiting, we're going to be waiting. What I'll do is if you guys want to come up and just chit chat, you can, because we're pretty much done. It's so sad that this took really fast, which is fun. Okay, let me put this in here. Okay, we got this. So there's the StreamYard link. Everyone's saying, oh, dough. Oh, letting dough rise in the cold season. A lot of times you can they call it proofing the bread. I think it's like at 150 degrees, at very low. You turn on the oven very, very as low as you can get it. And you can proof your bread. Usually it takes about half an hour or so. You can do it when it's cold, because it does better in the summertime, at least where we are. But that's what you can do, Samoan. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello. And then this is the StreamYard if you want to pop in and say hey, because we are done. I thought she should have an XM or something along that line. That's so funny, Kim. Thank you. That's funny. XM radio. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yep. Take one little look here. I'm gonna put the light on. That's probably easier. Yeah. Oh yeah. That looks good. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good, but it is gonna be a while because it's very, very, it's still watery. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so try that. And a lot of times, like when you go to restaurants, they have they call it a proofing oven, and it's an oven that they just leave the bread in all day while it's rising. Yeah, so I recommend that. And sometimes it's cold here. Oh, baked good baskets. Okay, so what are you making? Do you want to come up and say hey? Everybody's scared because we're pretty much done. Yeah, but you can come up. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm just thinking, like, you're talking about baked goods for Christmas. One of the easier ones that I find is if you do a what's that called? If you do a like the Toll House cookies, you can do them instead of being cookies, you can do them as a pan and then cut them in little squares. And you can do that with brownies. And I think that's a good, quick and easy way to give gifts out. You have to wrap them. I don't know how to wrap them creatively, but instead of making all of those individual cookies, you could just take the pan and just cut it. Hold on a second. What is happening? I hear something. It's like cracking. I'm like, oh. I hope that pan isn't cracking. That would be bad. It's making weird noises. So yeah, we just made the flan. Oh, you're taking calls. Okay. So you like honey purple. Yeah, I'm going to try that. That's on my list. And also the sweet cake that you mentioned. So I have it in my to-do. Yeah, so we made it, and we bought some store-bought flan, which actually wasn't that bad. Now, who makes that stuff? Do you know? Like,
Senor Rico?
It's called Senor Rico, but like, I wonder if they're authentic Mexicans or not. It sounds very Mexican.
I don't think it says who makes it.
Yeah. Oh, you've been cleaning since 8:30. Lovey would love to come up, but in post house. Oh yeah, when you feel, like a horror movie. I think everybody feels that way at the end of the day, no matter who you are.
Yeah. So this one has whole milk, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, there's a high fructose corn syrup.
Whole eggs, cream, modified cornstarch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of other.
Can I read that? I'll read you what's in this stuff that we bought. Yeah, The ingredients are a little scary, and I'm going to tell you, high fructose corn syrup is one that you should, everybody should avoid. But it has whole milk as the number one ingredient. But the second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, so that's bad. Then it's water, and then regular corn syrup, which is like sugar and then sugar, whole eggs, cream. This has milk and cream in it. And then it has that modified cornstarch, which is GMO. So, and then it has natural flavors, and then carrageenan, which is my favorite fake additive. I'm not sure what it's for. Salt, dextrose, which is another sugar. Oh wow! And then they put caramel color in there. See, we made our own caramel color without having to add it. So that's not good. And then it has sugar. So these are all the sugars. Okay, you ready? High fructose corn syrup. Then there's corn syrup. Then there's dextrose, which is another sugar. And then it has annatto in there, which is a yellow. I call it yellow dye number 5. It's like a yellow, but that's a natural ingredient. But yeah, this has a lot of sugar. So this may not be the best. So make your own. Yes. Yeah, you see that? See, this is why you really have to be careful buying stuff over the counter, because that's a lot of sugar. Yep. Oops, hold on. Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. Yep. Yeah, I put on 3 pounds just reading that. That's correct. And so it has sugar and dairy. Yeah, which is the other thing. Right. So you've been moving furniture and cleaning. Yeah. Okay. I understand that. Yeah, that's terrible. That is absolutely horrible. Like moving stuff around, especially furniture, is terrible. So I understand. But you need cookies or flan or popcorn with caramel. That's not a good live for me to be watching right now. Okay. That's funny. But it is a lot of sugar. Yeah. So I'm going to take one more peek here. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little sloopy. So it's going to be a little while. And they said in the recipe that it takes an hour to cook. Now, one lady said it took her longer than an hour. So I was like, oh, that's bad. So yeah, there's a lot of sugar going on. And the pie pan that I used, I have a thicker pie pan, but it was too large for that, for the bath. So I would have maybe found a bigger pan that could fit a little bit deeper, because I would just rather have just slightly deeper, because that's an old Pyrex pie pan that I used, and it's maybe an inch deep or an inch and a quarter. And so I would say next time I would use maybe a little bit deeper. Yeah, you'd be eating that right now. Cool. That's awesome, Kim. I love your enthusiasm. It's good. It's good. So well, anyway, so I guess maybe while we're here, if you want, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but if you're interested in just talking a little bit about YouTube and what's going on, and see where everybody's at, I guess. And if there's maybe a way that we can all kind of get together and, not share each other, but share each other out. Because a lot of us now have the community tab, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Dark sky. It's funny. So if there's anybody that needs like watch hours or things like that, we can all sort of, get together and sort of say, hey, I'll try to watch as many of your things. And there's no pressure, you know what I mean? But I think like one of the bigger things with the whole YouTube journey, if you're trying to get monetized, is to get the hours in. And the hours, you want some flan? I love it, Dark Sky. Yeah, the hardest thing is one of the harder things is getting the watch hours. And so, helping each other out doing that is good. And, and I've been, I know Dark Sky is not trying to monetize from what I can tell. But I know Kim is yearning for a smile. Yeah. Or you're mad at the tube. So what happened? So Rosie said she needs some watch hours. So she's going to be going live in is it 3 hours? 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours. And correct me if I'm wrong. And we can pop in and just say, hey, because the big thing is, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes. Believe it or not, last night I was on someone's channel, and one of the YouTubers came up and was talking about reusing content with the remix. Yeah. And that's really, really tough because I know I have really tried hard to, for what little bit of things I'm doing. I'm trying to make, my own content and things like that. But people can do that. Yeah. So that's kind of sad. But allegedly they're supposed to credit back to you since you did the original video. That's what I heard, if I was reading that correct. But people can do that, and that to me is kind of scary, especially when you've really gone out of your way to do your own stuff, and so that's tough. So yeah, Sheila's saying I have a lot of catching up to do with lives and vids. Been moving rooms around and finally got a craft room, so no more breathing and all the fiber. Okay, got it. Yeah, and it is shady. Yeah, it's really tricky. I mean, there is a button, and I forget where the heck it is, but when you're putting your videos up, it says allow people to sample your content. And it's default, it's checked to say yes. And there was a point in time where I just said, I'm going to uncheck that, especially when I'm doing something particularly, what's the word I'm trying to say? Original. Yeah, when I do something original specifically, I always go, okay, I don't want people copying that per se or just taking the content, but that is terrible. Yeah. Yep. And yeah, or if you have your kids or family, right. Yeah. So that's something that I think, we all need to like put our heads together and try to get, but it definitely, I believe it's whenever you're putting the video up, it does say, yeah, and it deletes anything that's connected. That's right. Yeah. So that's why I always uncheck it just for giggles. Yeah. Right. You can't even remix your own. Yeah. Now, the one thing that I have been doing, and I'll just, I haven't done a whole lot of it, but I've been sort of reusing some of the lives, and just specifically like the one that I really wanted to do was just highlight Juanita, she spins. So she came up on my live and was spinning and doing some stuff. So I just took my live and sliced the part that she was on, because she talked for probably 30 minutes or 35 minutes, whatever it was. And the part that she was on, I remixed it. And so what you can do with StreamYard is you can download your videos onto your computer, and then you can just use the timeline and just cut and clip, what you want. And so I would recommend, especially if you have anything that's useful, that I would do that in terms of remixing, but I haven't done a whole lot. So I did a little interview with Hook That Yarn Crystal. So I have a little interview of her, and I have a couple of interviews with my knit and crochet group, and they've, kind of helped me out. So yeah. So yep. Okay. But yeah, that's good. So that's the one thing. Yeah. So if you uncheck that whenever you do the video upload, allow people to sample your content. If you do that, then they can't just take it. Yeah. And so, because they claim it's fair use, but, I understand why people, but unfortunately they can take your whole video and just sort of remix it a little bit, and then it's theirs. And I said, you didn't do the work. But anyway, so I feel your pain, Kim. Let's see. So Cubby's saying, forgot to speak, but here I'm working and killing my fingers knitting. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. And right now it has a button for me that I can cut and clip from your live and use it. Yep. Yeah, it's just great. That's right. There's a little clippy. Yep. Yeah, I haven't checked the thing yet. Yeah, I haven't checked it yet. Oh, so there's Sandra SC. Good to see you. Do you want to show one more peek, Moses? No, you good?
No.
Okay.
It's just too.
Yeah, it is kind of hard. Yeah, and the oven's warm. Like it's, even though 350 is not that warm, it's pretty warm. Like you almost go, yeah. Let's see. So let me turn the light out there. But anyway, yeah. So it's looking pretty good, But it does take sort of over an hour. So that's one thing I would suggest if you're interested. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's see. So if you want to drop your links, Sandra and Sheila, I don't know if you did yours yet. Cuppy, you could do yours also. I think everybody knows each other though, but just in case you don't, we had a couple of new people today. So it's a gray area. That's what Sheila's saying with content, copyright, and remixing. I think, yeah, it's really tough. Um, Kim's saying, "Get your knit on, Cuppy's crochet." Yep. And Steve Gilmore saying, "Cuppy, how are you this evening?" Yeah. So like I said, for people who do really original stuff, like I would say protect it if you can, and the best that you can. But it is tricky. Like I said, I don't think anybody has actually clipped my stuff yet. Like I've sort of caught it in the bud. I nipped it in the bud when I realized that people could do that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Yep, saying hi to Cuppy. Yeah, so that's where we are, And what I'll do is I'll show you guys, when it finally comes together. But if you go back earlier in the live stream, you'll see the caramelization. It turned out really well. I was surprised. I was afraid because you never know, like how it's going to turn out. But let's see. Yeah. So so like I said, that's one of the YouTube things that's a little bit scary. And the one thing and I'll just touch on this. Oh, there's Sue. Welcome in. Scary. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, good to see you. Thanks for coming up.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes.
I figured I'd come and say hi since it's my first time visiting.
Yeah, no, it's great. I think this is good. See, all my people are scared. No, they've been busy. It's a tough, Friday night is tough. I don't know why. Like I've been getting more energy on Friday. I used to drag myself from work and just pass out on Fridays, but I've been feeling pretty good. Like I worked a little bit today, so I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling good. Let's keep this Friday thing going." So, have you had flan before?
I have not, but I have tried to make it once before.
Yes,
but it didn't come out so great, and he didn't think it was too wonderful, so I've never really tried.
Yeah,
there's a lot of work to it. There's a lot of different steps.
Yes, and I would just say, with the eggs, just try to keep everything room temperature. Room temperature first. Always with the eggs and the butter that and if you have like cream cheese, those kind of things, keep it room temperature. Makes things go a lot faster. And then the other thing is using the water bath. I think that really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like doing things that are easy, like fast, quick.
Yeah.
I not get bored, but I don't have patience for 15 too many steps. So
no, I understand that. Yeah. And this is really interesting because I'm not a big pudding person. I eat pudding a little bit. This is a custard. So custard is a little bit more finessed, and you just have to make sure you don't want to have like some lady said in the comments that it tasted like scrambled eggs, and I went, "Ooh."
Yeah, I'm not a big pudding person either. Hubby loves that kind of stuff. He loves puddings. He loves custards. I'm not that. That's why I made it for him once, and I didn't even try it, to be honest with you, because it didn't look, not my thing. So
right.
But I made this. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. This I made some. I'm
gonna solo you if you don't mind.
Now I cannot even think what the name. What is that? Apple crisp.
Oh yeah, let me see that. Okay, go ahead.
Let me see. There we go.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Apple crisp. So I made I made that the other day, and I made it a while ago, and we were trying to film it, and I got most of it, but somehow I forgot the pot of the apple pot. So he went to because he does all the editing, and when he went to do the editing part, there was he said, "You didn't talk about the apples." I'm like, I didn't. I'm like, I know I did, but I'm always forgetting to put the camera on. So I must have forgot to put the camera on. So I made it again the other day. I'm like, oh, isn't that terrible? We'll have to make another one, right?
Right. So because you could just do that. You could make another one and then just show the apple part.
Well,
or just redo the whole thing. Yeah.
So we did. So I made another one, and that one it ended up being I got it done kind of late, and he doesn't like to eat too late because it bothers his stomach. So he ended up having it the next day. So I'm like, well, all right, cut the pot of you eating it out of the last one and put the two together, and maybe we'll have a tape. So I don't know. Hopefully we got it all, and hopefully it'll get up. But it's so good. It's just that now that's yum. That's my kind of yummy stuff. Is just and without too many steps to it. So
right. Well, the other thing
easy.
Yeah. Well, the other thing we made was bananas Foster, which is really easy. And all you do is you take a really ripe banana and you slice it in little slices. You put butter in the fry pan and you sort of stir fry it.
Oh wow!
And what else do we put in? There's butter. I'm missing something.
Butter, a little bit of sugar. The sugar in there.
Oh, the brown sugar. That's it. It's
sugar.
butter and brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
So it caramelizes. So you get a little syrup kind of thing with that. And then you either you put some alcohol, you can put a little rum with it. Yeah, anything sweet. And you just kind of light it on fire and let it burn. And then you
okay.
And that's easy. And that's 3 steps, But
Yeah,
cut the bananas, melt.
Was it good?
Oh, it's delicious.
So I've never had that before.
Yeah, look a couple of weeks. We had it like in this hotel, and we did it like 3 weeks ago. So we've only done 3 Friday recipes, but the thing that was really funny was it's so fast, and so a lot of people when they came in the live stream late, it was done. It was completely done. It's like 15 minutes. It's done, and I was even like stretching it. So
yeah, you can only stretch cutting a banana so long, right?
No, you cannot. No. But that's the thing with making videos. See, these are things that you have to learn. Like my see, like I said, in this cooking's really tough because, my biggest thing I'm afraid of is the heat. It's like burning your camera or something, melting your camera because it gets very warm, in the kitchen.
It does.
And everybody's loving your apple crisp. Yum yum.
Oh, awesome. I wanted to ask you, how did you have your camera hanging above the pan? That was such an awesome view.
Yeah, well, you just use I call it the claw, but you just use the claw. And a lot of people that crochet and knit,
it's an arm.
It's an arm. I call it the claw, but it's an arm, and it's kind of attached here. And then I put it over the burner, but I'm always afraid it's going to get too hot because the heat does, it gets pretty warm. So that's
an awesome shot, though. It really is.
Oh, thank you.
How's she doing that?
Yeah.
It came in a kit.
Yeah, it's a kit, and Amazon, Amazon.
Oh, it's part of the kit. Okay, it's a kit. And they call it the arm?
Yeah, well, what's the official term for this? Does anybody know?
Actually, I can pull it and show.
Yeah. We'll take it down. But we took it down because that burner, we have electric stove. Yeah. And those burners stay warm forever. So I try to, I said, let's just shut it down. Yeah, so we did everything, but a lot of people we have a lot of crocheters and knitters, so they do the claw to do their arm. Yeah.
Show us. So yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep. So there's the claw. I call it the claw. I don't know what they call it.
All right. Yeah. That would work for so many different things.
Yeah, and the phone goes here, or your camera.
So you can use a phone, camera, GoPro. It
really cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because we usually have I just usually use the GoPro on a tripod, a little tripod, but I've got it up on this or up on that, and
and tripods
so hard to get it to stay still and be able to have me and my cooking in the picture, and then you got to go around and make sure. So yeah, it's kind of a
So that's why we're always like, okay, wait a minute, we've got to get our hands in the shot because it's easy to come out of the shot because the shot's small. I just have an iPhone. Yeah, we have an iPhone, so.
Yeah, he got a when he first started, he wanted to get a GoPro, so we got a GoPro. So, which is nice. It's but still, it's one of those things you still got it all set up right and stuff. But that was an awesome shot, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really. I'm like, how's she doing that? That's so cool.
Yeah. Okay. Now, why are you confused, Shelly? we're chit chatting about YouTube stuff. Yeah, so we use the claw, and I call it the claw, and so that's been helpful with the cooking. At least you can see inside the bowl. Now, at some point, I'm going to get a fancy camera. I haven't done that yet, but that's kind of what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, that is making beautiful pictures. So it's awesome. I mean, that's just good quality.
Yeah, and it's not the fancy iPhone either.
That's the 13. The 13?
You have the 13. That's right. He has the 13. I have the 11 or I don't know. 10, 11. I don't know.
I don't even have an iPhone, so.
Yeah. Well, the iPhone, it's interesting. We ended up getting the iPhone only because they had this thing where it was like buy one, get one free. And we had 4 people in our family. So we did buy one, get one free. Oh, I didn't do it. Maybe that was some Nightbot. Okay, Shelly, just tell me what's happening. No, Nightbot probably did it. Let me see. Hold on. If I can get yarning for a smile. Yeah, see, sometimes if you use what's that called? Sometimes like the emojis, Nightbot gets real crazy. Let me just see what's happening. Yeah, sorry. Let me just make sure she's not blocked or something. I know I didn't do it. No, this says no timeout. So what happened? What happened? Let's see. No, she's there. I can see her. Let's see if she can type. Yeah, arm phone mount stand. That's it. Dark Sky got it. There you go. So sorry. No, I didn't time her out. And Samoan's back. So let me see. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, probably by accident, I would say. Yeah, weird things happen, like the fat finger. Mm-hmm. So sorry, Kim, wherever you are in internet land. So she's yearning for a smile.
I love that name.
Yeah, she has a great name. And yeah, so we're all really, we're a tight community, and we just sort of, we try to support each other and hang out and things like that.
Very good.
So, but anyway, but that's it. Oh, okay. I didn't know Shelly. I have no idea. Yeah. I'll have to look into that because I didn't know. I didn't notice that because she was just there about 3 seconds ago. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not me. And not on purpose anyway. Uh-oh. And Samoan saying Crystal did it. I don't think Crystal was here, but anyway. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's kind of what's happening. So maybe I'll give you one little shot. Now I'm using my computer. This isn't going to be pretty, but let's see if I can show you what it looks like. It's still not finished, but I'll just show you real quick here. Let me see. I'm just going to turn you around here. See if you can see in there. Yeah, the lighting isn't good because I have a light in my oven. That's the only problem. But there it is in there. Yeah, it's still going.
Looking good.
Looking good? Yeah, it's still looking good. So it's okay.
Hasn't flopped down, right? So you're doing good.
Hasn't flopped. Yep. So we're doing okay. But it's still going to be, a little bit of time before it ends.
I remember doing it. I think it took way longer than I thought it was going to take to cook it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the caramelization was slow, and I was trying to keep from burning it. You're out of timeout. Sorry, Kim. I don't know what happened, so I have to investigate that. But thank you for sticking with me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I heard about her stash. You're pretty sure she did it? He's blaming Crystal. Okay, so then Kim has a yarn stash that is amazing. I know, I've seen. If you want to see some good yarn stash. Oh, by the owner. Oh my goodness. You're out of the naughty corner, the naughty chair, the naughty seat. Welcome back. So I don't know what happened. And I don't think you did any weird emojis or anything, because I got rid of that one. At least I thought I got rid of that comment out of the Nightbot, because Nightbot sometimes will say more than one emoji. If you use too many repetitive letters, they get mad. I mean, this, it's kind of the nature of the thing. But the only thing I like about Nightbot is it kind of it lets people drop their link and they can connect and blah blah blah. All that stuff.
Yeah, we haven't done that. We haven't done Nightbot. We just started doing lives about. I think we've done probably 8 of them now. So we haven't been doing it very long. And this is only my second time going on someone's show.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, the first time we did one together, but we had such a hard time with it. And then last Sunday was my first time. So this is my second time. So
yeah. So let me tell you, I'll just tell you, as not a veteran, but I've been doing them for a little while, probably 4 or 5 months. And the biggest thing is just to relax.
Right.
Things happen. Don't let weirdos on your panel. Just make sure that when they're in the basement that you can see who they are. Make sure they show your face.
Right. Well, we haven't figured out how to do that, though. We have not figured out how to do it so that we can bring someone up.
Okay.
So we haven't figured that part out yet. That's
all right. Well, if at some point, if you want to hang out after, I can sort of show you. It's hard to see because I have the control of the panel right now. Right. But from your side, if you were to go live, what happens is you see the screen of right now there's a screen of both of us standing talking to each other. And then there's different layouts of the screen that you can play with. And like, see this, there's a layout here. It's a little too smushy, but you can do that. And then another thing you can do is you can make one bigger and then one smaller. And if you have like a panel, I could put other people with you on the right-hand side there. But But anyway, but underneath that, it shows two little images of you and then whoever wants to come up. So you can see them. They're in they call it in the basement.
Right.
And they're grayed out, but you can see their face. And the thing is, just from best practices, make sure they're who they say they are, that you know them, or that you recognize that they're not a weirdo. Because sometimes people have flashed and done some things on live streams. So you want to make sure, right, that they're who they say they are. Right.
People don't have better things to do with their time than do this kind of stuff.
It's bizarre, but you'd be surprised. Yeah. And I've been fortunate. I've never had any incidents like that.
Thank God, right?
Yes. In
Samoan. We had a Mr. I can't even think of his name. It was Mr. something, but he came into our live stream and he shut everybody else down. It just kept saying, Mr. and I can't even say his name. Is the best or something like that. And it kept saying it over and over and over.
That's
and
weird.
The moderators were trying to take it out, and every time they take it out, they came back. And it got to the point where I added 2 more moderators into the stream, and he kept saying he started taunting them, like saying, "Oh, I'm better than you, so and so. I'm better than you," and he did the whole stream that way.
Wow.
And so the next day, my husband decided to check it out, and he actually has a YouTube channel. And what he does is he comes in and he ruins people's live stream, but then he puts you up saying like, "Oh, what's he doing? Oh, wow, he did this," or he puts your comments how you reacted at that time. He puts it up on his screen, so you go there and he's got you on his screen. He wears a mask. He's got himself on one side with the mask, and then you're on the other side commenting as to how he did. Whatever you're saying at the time when he's doing this.
Weird.
So it was really weird. Yeah. And I'm like, weird. I can't believe that YouTube hasn't caught on to that and is allowing that. And so I was on someone else. I was on, do you know Weightlifting Geek?
Yes.
I was on his last night and he did it to his last night. And he totally takes it over. And he's a geek. He knows how to take care of this stuff. And he couldn't get him to go away. He ended up closing down live.
Yeah. And what happens is when they come up, unfortunately, when they get the StreamYard link, they're kind of in, and it's hard to get rid of people. Yeah. Or you can block them, but I don't know. After that,
he wouldn't go away. My moderators kept trying, and it wouldn't go away. So
yeah. So we have a question for you. So Sue, you're from what? Are you from up north? ?
I'm Massachusetts. Yes.
I hear a tad a Boston accent. Yes, and I picked up on it right away. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. And then we got Blue Chicken is here. Good to see you. And Blue Chicken. And then so Yearning for a Smile is saying, yes, it will cause you to lose your channel. Ask me how I know. Yeah, so she had a situation with her channel. Yeah.
Where someone came up and did something really. But yeah, he can do this and get away with it.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
That doesn't make sense. And she did it accidentally type thing happened and she lost her channel. And yeah, he can do this kind of stuff purposely.
Yeah. Okay. So now this is Miguel. I don't know. So Miguel, did you pop in earlier? I did not see you, but good to see you. So Miguel's from Massachusetts originally. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's in Texas now. Yeah.
What part of Massachusetts is he from?
I can't remember, but let's see if he'll tell us. I can't remember, but I just remember him telling me that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's a New Englander. Yeah. Yeah. I had some family in Massachusetts, but they all moved out again. They moved in and then moved out. So
what part of Mass were they from?
They were in Boston. One of them was in Boston. One was in Sharon. And another one was in, I got to think of the other name. Oh, of course it escapes me right now.
We're about an hour from there. So more coastal.
More coastal. Yep. Yep. Okay. So Miguel said he had a powerful thunderstorm come through. Yeah. Texas has been having weird weather. And then here, Yearning for a Smile said she lost her channel of 14 years and YouTube deleted it completely and she couldn't get it back at all. She had to start all over.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's weird when these hackers get in. So I'm kind of like keeping my fingers crossed that
Well, we kind of thought, well, maybe we've made it because somebody like that found us and thought we were worthy enough to do that to us. Not that that's a good thing, but
you're like new. They probably know.
Yeah, we'll be like a year coming up.
And I'm new too. Yeah, about the same.
Yeah. So
okay, so Miguel said he's from north of Worcester.
Okay, so that's about an hour from us. We're down in Dartmouth.
Mhm.
So.
Yep. So hey, Juanita, hi, she's saying.
It's another great name.
Yes, yes. And then and then Sheila's saying, you missed the flan, Miguel. He hates flan. That's why we're laughing. We're kind of teasing. But yeah, I just made it because it's allegedly easy. Now this is
right.
Blink, allegedly. Yeah, that caramelization took a lot longer. But I was trying to be nice and not burn it.
Right. Right. It's one of those things, if you rush it too much, you end up wrecking the whole thing. So I'm one of those rush it too much kind of persons. Like my husband's always yelling at me because I always have the fire way too high. And I'm always setting off the smoke alarms, and the poor dog is like, I'm terrible about that. Every time I cook something, I've got it going off.
Wow. No, like, what's your favorite meal that you like to make? Like, what's your specialty? Do you have one?
Like macaroni and cheese. I love making macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I do too.
Macaroni and cheese is good. Yeah. I mean, I don't cook as much as I used to because it's just the two of us. So
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, and he likes to eat. He works like 5 a.m. to like 12. So he gets home around then, and then he wants to eat something good then. He doesn't really want to wait for me to get home till 5 o'clock. So so we tend to eat separately. Like I had chicken fingers tonight.
That sounds good.
Yeah, chicken fingers. So or he'll throw something in the crock pot for me. Usually he's been cooking for me. He'll throw like something in the crock pot for me when I get home.
Yeah.
But the weekend I'll sometimes we cook, but sometimes it's just we usually have like a bacon egg sandwich in the morning, and that kind of holds us over for the day. I mean, it's just so filling. So
right.
I guess we're getting older too, and we don't need as much. So but that's about it. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of bacon lately. I did that, and then I did a pumpkin challenge. What was it? Oh, see, go on. My brain. Sorry, it's
right.
As you said, it's Friday night, and I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I understand.
It was a pumpkin palooza. That's what it was. It was Digging for Health. She did a pumpkin palooza contest, and so I did a pumpkin bread for that. So I did that one, and then I did the apple crisp just because we like apple crisp. It's just so good.
You're right.
That's a pretty easy recipe. So
yeah, okay. We used to make that in school. Like I know a couple times.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's not, the hottest part is peeling all the apples, and other than that, it's really a simple recipe. So I did that one, but I do love to make. You just mentioned chocolate chip cookies a little while ago. That's one of my favorites to make for Christmas. Yeah. I usually will make those for like his family. Make a nice bunch. Who doesn't like chocolate chip cookies? You can't go wrong with chocolate chip cookies.
That's right. Yep, they're so good. So let's see. Samoan saying, I love crock pots. Yeah, I like them. Well, here's the thing with crock pots. I love crock pots, but you really have to turn it off before 8 hours. They say put it on low, but usually it's pulverized meat by the time it's done.
Right.
So that's my only little thing. I kind of go, aw,
Yeah, I agree.
There's Tuppy's link there. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Okay. Sheila's saying I did a crock pot today. Comfort food. Oh, what'd you make in there? What'd you make? And then Yarning for a Smile said, I love pumpkin bread. I can live off pumpkin bread. Nice.
I love pumpkin bread. Yeah, it's definitely good.
Yeah, I haven't made that yet. I have to get on there. And then, okay. And then Yarning for a Smile. She's so funny. She's saying, big Samoan dude. Yes. Crock pot, air fryer, Instapot. I love them all. Yep.
I love my air fryer. That's what I did my chicken fingers in, was the air fryer.
Yeah,
I have an Instapot, but I haven't really done much with it.
Yeah,
it's a little bit, but
it's hard.
A little bit in the Instapot, but I think he overcooked it a lot. So
yeah,
I never really got that, So I've got to practice with that a lot.
Yeah, I think people have issues with the Instapot, and I think they made it really hard to use, and so people have trouble. I saw the booklet that came with it, and the instructions were crazy. But I like the idea of it. Yeah,
and it looks dangerous opening it and closing it constantly. But another YouTuber and We're the Russos. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're a nice couple. They camped in a van. But she always did everything in the Instapot, and she would do it so fast. They were more vegetarian. They didn't do meat, so it was like a lot of rice and vegetables. And she'd have it ready like in 15, 20 minutes, she'd have it all ready. And she'd put this in there, and then she'd open it up, and she'd add this in there and close it up again. And a few minutes later, they'd have a nice bowl full of something. So,
wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got to like kind of practice with that. I haven't really done much with that. We're going to be going. We bought an RV this year, so we're going to be going on a long trip. We're going to go to Quartzsite, so we're looking forward to that.
That looks
good.
It
would be perfect to bring if I could figure out the Instapot, because that way you're not using a lot of electricity and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be perfect for an RV, right?
Yeah. So I need to work on that, do a few recipes and find something that's worth. But then there's only so much space in an RV to bring stuff.
Like I was going to ask you, do you have a place for that? Yeah, because they're big. They're kind of big. I thought they're kind of bulky.
Yeah, everything. And then if I want to bring the crock pot's a big one, so you got to find space for that. We have lots of cabinets, but then when you start putting stuff in them, you don't have as many cabinets as you think you have. Yeah. So
okay, so maybe you guys can teach us all how to use the Instapot.
Yeah, I'll have to try it. Right, I'll have to tape myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should. But there are a lot of recipes on YouTube and other places.
That's the thing. I know. Right, you can find recipes for anything. Like today, I was making my niece's my great niece actually has just moved into a new apartment, so I thought I'd do her a housewarming present. So I was making, those fleece quilts that you tie. Mm-hmm. Kind of like this one behind me here.
Oh yeah, we made
the edges. Yeah, it's always backwards. So I decided to do one of these and as a housewarming present. And I was talking to my sister, and I called her to ask her questions. My sister's like really good when it comes to crafting, and I'm not very good at crafting. So I called her to say, okay, how am I supposed to do this? So she said, well, it's better if you braid it. And I'm like, what? She's like, braid it.
You have to braid it. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So go on YouTube. So I did. I went to YouTube and I actually found a thing on how to braid it. And so I ended up making a nice braided one. But of course, I forgot my camera at home. I did it while I was at work. So I forgot my camera at home, and I didn't have a camera to tape it. So I'm like, all right, I'll have to make another one now for someone for Christmas, and I'll make sure I try to tape that one. But so I do little things like that, but I do not knit or crochet. I have learned how, but I'm not. My sisters are the talented ones. I'm not, that's not my thing. I like to paint kindness rocks is what I like to do.
Oh, that's cool. Those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah. You just get, you just leave them for someone and make them smile. So it's kind of a fun thing to do. And it's very relaxing to do. And I started out doing that, and I was a horrible painter, so I'm still not grand by no means, but gotten a little bit better as time goes on. So, but it's fun.
Anything you need, it's fun. You should practice. You just practice. Like over time, it goes well. Yeah,
and it's just fun, and you leave it and make someone smile. It's just such a simple thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
It doesn't cost a lot of money. So,
and that's a good idea. Those are not. Yeah. We have a troop around here that does that. So I just checked on the Flan. I don't want to interrupt you real quick, but it's still just a little bit soft. But it's almost done. It's almost done. Yeah.
And how much time was what? Because you only said 30 minutes originally. It's got to be more than that by now.
Well, no. It takes 60 minutes to cook.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the problem. So I was trying to. I wanted to I preheated the oven to sort of speed things through, but even still, it's still a little bit sloppy, I would say. So, but it's almost done. Just a little bit, without me poking it, But it's doing real well in the bath, and it's
good.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Yeah, but Samoan, he's talking about the barbecuing the solar oven. Now I have to see what that is. He wants to try cooking in a solar oven.
I've heard of those. They're supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to go check that out now. That's something I've never seen. All right.
And around here, they call there's a church, one of the Quaker meeting houses. They call it beans in a hole. They cook it in a hole. They cook. They dig, like you just said, they dig a big hole, and they have this huge, because they do it for like hundreds of people, and they have this huge thing of beans, and they put it in the hole, and I think they do ham and beans, and they do the ham in the hole, and it comes out. My daughter invited me to go one time, and it was really, really good.
Right. Okay.
But they actually dug a hole, and they put seaweed in there and stuff, and that's how they cooked it. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's cool.
What did you just say? We bury barbecue.
Yeah, they do like the pigs, you see them underground. Yeah,
I've never heard a pig done that way. Awesome.
Yeah, they bury them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like we went to Hawaii one time, and we had a lot of like authentic kind of Hawaiian / Samoan food. So it was pretty cool.
I bet it was good. That's like kind of on my bucket list. I don't know if I'll ever make it there, but that's definitely
it's far.
It's gorgeous.
It's so far.
Yeah,
it is
but I bet
gorgeous.
it's so beautiful.
It is. Like I see why people like don't want to leave. Like what happens is you go there, you do your vacation, and then you leave, and then you're almost in tears. Like it's that bad.
It's so beautiful, right? And they say it's like perfect temperature all the time.
In my opinion, yes. Also,
they said even though it's warm, there's always a breeze.
It was the trade winds, they call it. Yeah. So it's like you have this, it's almost like you're a model on a runway, and the wind's blowing on you. That's what it feels like.
And the wind blowing your hair.
Your hair is blowing, and you look beautiful. The whole thing. Like that. That's right.
Especially with your lay around your neck, right? You're good to
right.
go.
So you look great. Yeah. No matter.
Do they smell as good as they look?
Oh yeah, and then they're beautiful. I mean, there's nothing ugly about Hawaii. there's that word doesn't even exist in Hawaii. You know what I mean? And it's amazing. Like there's nothing bad. Yeah, nothing. Everything's beautiful. The weather, the temperature, the water, maybe the sharks. A lot of sharks. Mm-hmm.
The travel, is it like a 12-hour trip? Is that what it is?
Yeah, for us, I think it was a little bit more. We did a layover, but I think it took us about 13, 14 hours with the layover. Yeah,
that's a long day, and that takes a lot out of you, right?
It does. Yep. Yeah.
Where do you guys live?
We live in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're not far from us then.
Well, we're pretty far from Massachusetts.
That's a 6 hour, yeah.
It's like 5-6 hours. Yep.
That's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you near Amish country?
I am.
Oh, I love that. It's like my favorite. It's such a beautiful state. It really is.
It's not bad. Yeah, I've been sort of like looking around and just checking things out in PA.
Well, it's kind of like we live next to the beach and we don't look at the beach, So
right. You should go in there. Like I would go in there. But
exactly. But then we go to Pennsylvania, and it's like that. The postcard where it's got all the pastures, all different colors.
Yeah,
and it's just it's like that patchwork. It's like a patchwork of the farms. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty. And this has been a nice fall because we've gotten some pretty decent colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit late this year, but got a little bit of color, but not tons. More, it's kind of fallen more than they're changing.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
And we went to Vermont a few weeks ago, and we were there 1 week, and it was just a tints of color. And we left the next week; it turned perfect, and we went 2 weeks after that, and it was almost gone. I mean, they had some color there, but
really quick.
It was so it goes so fast.
Okay. So let's see. So Miguel has chickens. He was locking his chickens up. It's getting dark down there. And then Kim says, I like experiencing other cultures. It's such a blessing. I would love to try peas in the hole or beans in the hole in the pit barbecue. That sounds great.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Pit
barbecue. And then there's the sharks. She said there was a lot in Florida, more than people know. So she left. She stopped going in the water. And let's see.
I would have to say that's. Although they've had a few sharks here on the Cape, they've had some sharks lately.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, reading about that. Was that last year? One year.
This year they closed a lot of the beaches down this year again because of the sharks.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There's reasons why they're coming in. Why they're coming in so close? It doesn't make sense.
No.
Something scary is going on out there.
Something's going on, yeah, because they're running. I mean, I saw a shark one time, but it was probably 500 feet away. I just saw the fin go by, and I was like,
that's too close for comfort for sure.
That was pretty close. Yeah. I just sort of quietly backed away.
Yeah.
Back to the shore.
Kind of make too much noise.
They could have gotten me because I was pretty close.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and my family was they were screaming, and I'm just like, do you want us to all die?
Shh.
Like, the movie scream. I'm just I'm like, let's just quietly go back to the beach. So anyway, yeah, that's funny. All righty. But so what I'll do then, I guess at the end of this, I'm gonna I'll have to, and I'll give everybody a last chance if you just want to. Oh, tell us about your channel. That's it. While you're here, before you go.
Basically, we started our channel about our Boston Terrier. We have a Boston Terrier named Sweet Pea, who is 12.
Nice.
And that is how my husband decided to start this channel. And it was about Sweet Pea, and it was called Boston Terrier Cuteness.
Oh, nice.
But he ended up getting a copyright on it.
Oh, really?
So he's, he got all upset because, oh my God, we're getting copyrighted. And so from there, he said, okay, I got to think of a better name. So he went down and came back upstairs and said, I guess he did some YouTube stuff and try to figure out the best way to do it and all this stuff. And he said, well, do it on whatever it is you want to do, which we do want to travel. So he's like, okay, traveling.
Right.
And then he tried to find something that wouldn't be used. And Merton is his first name. He's never used Merton. He's always going by, his middle name is Ronald, and he's always going by Ron.
Okay.
So he went downstairs and he came back upstairs. He goes, I got our name. I said, you do? What is it? He said, Traveling Merton and Sue. And I almost like fell over because he has never used his name ever. Right. Even like his license says M. Ronald.
M. Ronald.
Merton has never been used ever. The only thing Merton is used on is his actual paycheck because he wanted to make sure when it came to Social Security that it would match up. But other than that, Merton has never been used. And I almost fell over. I laughed so hard. I'm like, I cannot believe you're serious. He goes, yep, I'm using Merton. I'm like, okay. So Merton it is. And it sticks out because no one's Merton and no one's we're not going to get another copyright on that name for sure.
Right.
No one wants to steal that one.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Like nobody has that name.
Exactly. So basically we travel around, we do museums and stuff like that. Take lots of pictures of Sweet Pea, obviously, because she's so cute. And then I've been doing like these challenges. I did a pumpkin palooza. That was the pumpkin bread. And then I did one pumpkin carving one. So I carved a Sweet Pea out of the pumpkin. I made Sweet Pea into the pumpkin. So I did that, doing crazy things like that. And then we just, like I said, we just started doing our lives. So we've been doing pretty good with those. Doing the lives, and then we will go on our trip. We've been going camping. We just got the camper like in August this year, so we just started camping and stuff.
Oh, so it's new. Okay,
we do a little bit of that. Yeah, it's real new. It's not new. It was my father-in-law.
We
bought it from my father-in-law. So
nice.
But yeah, we've been doing that and showing some changing things around in there. I did I redid my headboard in the bed. I like sunflowers, so I did sunflower headboard. And I taped that, showing how to do that. So I did that. And what else have I done? We did some wallpaper in the camper. So we took pictures. We did a video on that. So silly things like that. That's, basically, as he puts in there, it's, following us around and seeing what kind of crazy stuff we do in our world.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to check the center real quick. I just took it out.
Oh, yeah. Go get your knife and give it a poke.
Okay. This is not bad. So I'm not going to flip this over because they say you have to let it cool
before you do. Yeah.
Before you flip it. So I'm going to just turn my camera around here. Let's see.
Oh, look at that. Looks
there
good.
It is. Yeah, it just took a
set perfectly too.
Yeah, that's not bad. So there
you see the nice knife spot that you got there. You can tell it's nice and firm.
Yeah, nice and firm. So it just finished. Turn that around.
Good job.
Okay, you guys. So that's it. We're done. Yay. Well, listen, sorry about all the excitement. See, sometimes these lives get excited. This is what I was going to tell you. They get excited, and then somebody comes in and does something weird, and you never know. Yeah. So, but it's good to have, like you said, a couple moderators, just people that make sure everything's staying straight.
Yeah.
And then, your panels, just be real careful.
Yeah, we have to figure out how to do that. So we're not tech people at all. My husband has taught himself everything about, how to edit and all this. He's all self-taught. I am like not a techie at all. I mean, I can barely use the remote control for the TV. So that's why I'm not good at this stuff. So
yeah.
That's why I was really proud that I was able to. The first time I tried to go on a live, I had no microphone on my phone, on my computer.
Yes.
And the man was trying to tell me how to do it. And I'm like, I can't find it. And he went, okay, bye.
Oh,
well, I couldn't figure it out. So I never did another live. And then I finally said to him last week, all right, can you please figure out my computer and figure out where he said, it's got to have a microphone. Well, it took him like 10 minutes. And he finally found it.
He found it.
Got it set up. So I'm like, okay, now I can go ahead and do a live. Yay.
Yay. Well, that's the big thing is, try to go on a little early, check your sound, check your video, make sure it's working. I mean, sometimes you get like weird feedback. Things happen, so you always try to fix it, but it's not a big deal. But the one thing I did find out is that if you're ever having a technical issue with StreamYard, there's someone will chat with you and try to help you through. And it says having issues, question mark. It's in blue. And there's a little menu below, like I said, the pictures of you and your guests. And it says, is there's like a mute. You can stop your camera like this. I don't know if you know, but you can stop your camera if you have to, you excuse yourself and get up and walk away. You can do that.
Oh, cool. I've seen people do that, but I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep. So it'll show your channel avatar. And then in the settings, sometimes if you have a bad audio situation, you can fix it. And nice. there's sound cancellation you can put in there. But the one thing is, if you have an issue, you can always chat with the techie people from streaming. Good.
I need a techie person beside me all the time because I'm not good.
Yes. Yeah.
In fact, when I was doing Old Man King. I was on his live for the first. That was my first one. That was on Halloween, and there was someone else on there that was obviously very techie, and he was talking about, because like right now I can't see your stream, so I can't see what anyone's saying. So I said to him, and I could tell he could because he kept commenting on it. I'm like, well, how can you see it? And I can't. He goes, oh, you got to bring it up. So he kind of told me to bring it up on my phone, and that way you can read your phone type thing.
Yeah.
But he said, okay, here's what you do. I'll show you. So he showed me he put his computer on so I could see it, and he showed me how to do it. He goes, all right, now you can try it. I'm like, oh, I don't know. He goes, I got confidence. You try it. I said,
try it.
So I tried it, and I couldn't figure out how to mute it. So I was like, it was vibrating and stuff, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
It happens.
So I finally just cut it off. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. He goes, yes, you can. He said, but the only thing you should have done, he said, all you had to do was mute the sound, and we wouldn't have heard any of that. I'm like, oh,
exactly. Yeah, just use your button on the side, and that'll just, that'll.
All I do is hit the mute button. I'm like, oh shoot, sorry about that. He's like, no, he said, you did it. He said, you did. He said, I got confidence. He said, you did better than you thought you were going to do, didn't you? I'm like, well, I didn't get it to come up, so maybe next time I can. I didn't mess with it today because I don't want to do too many things. I can't do too many things. I'm not a multitasker. So.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. Me too. But anyway, if you want to stay up after, I'm gonna shut down the live. But I just want to thank everybody for coming in. And if you have any final questions, and we'll just and I'll show you one more peek at the. There it is. Yay! So there's the flan.
Oh, awesome.
Right now the darker caramelize is on the bottom. So what you do is you flip it over.
Right.
That's so I'm gonna let it.
You noticed, but it looks like your knife spot has gone away.
It did.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So that's really cool that it actually went right away.
Yeah. So it's a nice. It seems like it's a decent. It's firm, but it's soft at the same time. A little. Yeah. So it's
not overcooked, just right. Good job.
That's great. Just right. So you never know, right? How it's all gonna go. Nightbot. Okay. So we have a question. See, it's funny. And the other thing is the phone runs faster than the computer. So here's one last question. Yeah, this is Rosie's. How do you set up Nightbot on StreamYard? Okay. So just the basic thing, Rosie, you have to go to nightbot.tv, and then you have to pretty much merge your channel with the Nightbot. And so you have to make Nightbot a moderator on your channel. And that's how it works. And so Nightbot will, if people do anything bizarro, it'll sort of point it out to you so you know that it's there. But it sort of acts as another set of eyes to help watch your channel. If people start cursing and things like that, using words they shouldn't, it'll tell you. But that's the way you set it up. But you just have to you have to send Nightbot your channel link. And then you just make Nightbot a moderator, and that's basically it. And it just does all the work for you. And then what you have to do is you have to put in commands. Like, for example, I have the link drop, and there's a lot of people in the community that can help you with that. That's something you can't just do in 2 seconds. Like, you need a little help with that. And yeah. Oh no,
you're really techie. So have you always been a good computer person?
I'm on the line. Some days I'm pretty good with it, but it's weird. Some days I feel inept, and then other days I'm like, oh, I get this. Yeah. Oh, so what's on the menu?
It seems like it comes easy to you.
Well, I've been doing it, like I said, about 5 months, so I'm getting there. You know what I mean? And let's see, Sheila's laughing at Miguel, and then let's see what's on the menu. So, David was asking for pani popo And then there was another cake, I can't remember, that was Hawaiian that looked really good. My husband went, ooh. It was like a bunt cake. So that looked pretty good. So maybe one of those we'll try. See, the thing with bread is you have to almost pre-do it because it has to rise a couple of times. Yeah. So the timing situation is tough. So still working that out. But I'm trying to stick with a little bit faster ones. Let's see. Also, Kim is saying, thank you for the new desire to have flan. Too bad it's late. I can't. and now I'm still hungry. I know. Sorry. I know it's bad. And then of course it's Halloween, so she just had candy in her house.
Kind of like you smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision, right? You remember that? They used to say that on TV.
Yep. Yeah. Beach Girl, thanks a lot for coming in. And I'm sorry if I missed you. You may have snuck in somewhere. And then Miguel saying hi to Dark Sky. Very good. So that's it. But anyway, well, thank you guys all for coming. We appreciate you. And thanks for keeping an eye on the chat room because it gets scary sometimes. So I apologize, Kim, wherever you are. Hopefully we didn't mean to throw you out of the room. I'm going to have to do some investigating. I'm going to look through the chat afterward and see what's happening. But anyway, so we'll see you, Junkyard Gamer. He says he's not here. But he is here.
Nice to meet you all.
Yes. Okay. But anyway, good night, everyone. That's what Dark Sky is saying. And thank you all for your support. And I'll see you as everyone says in the YouTube streets. Oh, you learned your lesson in timeout. Okay, Kim. And she's saying, nice to meet you too, Sue.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for allowing me to come up tonight. That was fun.
Yes, I appreciate it. Okay. Well, listen, have a good one. Stay right here, Sue. And, and we're going to end up, you want to do your wave? I always do the wave.
Bye, everyone.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Have a great night.
Have a good weekend. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.